Anoka County, hello, and welcome to the second episode of How to Vote County by County in Minnesota. I'm so glad to have you here, and I just want to break down some of the excellent resources that you have between September 18th and November 3rd. Your county website is fantastic. It's got a lot of great information. You can Google Anoka County elections, or you can go to minnesotavotes.org. That's MNVOTES.org, which is the Secretary of State, and that will have a link to your county as well as statewide information. But the county has put it all together for you again, including a dedicated page to different ways that you can vote early between September 18th and November 2nd. Now, they have lots of ways that you can vote early. Everyone in Anoka County is allowed to vote at the county government center from September 18th to November 2nd if you're registered. We'll get to that in a minute. In addition, most of the big city halls in Anoka County are serving as secondary sites. Now, you can't go to someone else's city hall, and you can't go to the one near work, for example, and use that city hall. You either need to go to your own city hall if they're offering a place, or you can go down to the Anoka County Government Center and do early voting. So I'll read you a quick list of the participating cities: Andover, Anoka, Bethel, Blaine, Centerville, Circle Pines, Columbia Heights, Columbus, Coon Rapids, East Bethel, Fridley, Ham Lake, Hilltop, Lexington, Lino Lakes, Linwood Township, Nothan, not from there, sorry. Leave me a comment and make me do a new video saying it 5 times if I got it wrong. Oak Grove, Ramsey, St. Francis, and Spring Lake Park. Now, what you need to know about voting early is that it's important to be registered by October 13th. Otherwise, you have a little bit of what I like to call the donut hole when it comes to voting. If you are registered at your proper address already, which you can check, you can verify it on the Secretary of State's site at minnesotavotes.org. If you realize that you are not registered to vote, or that you're not registered at your current address, then you will want to get your registration in for the first time or updated by October 13th. You can do that online. You can request a paper registration form, or you can go down to Anoka County Government Hall, and I believe also to probably any of these city halls, and you can get yourself registered in person as long as you do it by October 13th. So I call this the voting donut hole for unregistered or misregistered voters, because you can register and turn in your vote at about the same time, up till from September 18th to October 13th. And then if you wake up on October 14th and realize you're not registered, you can't vote until Election Day, November 3rd. You've fallen into the donut hole. So if you want to do any of the early or absentee or mail options, as they're called, make sure you're registered by October 13th. Again, you can register online. You can register by mail. Just call the Secretary of State or your county or your city, or you can just head on down to likely your city hall, call ahead and make sure, and definitely Anoka County Government Center to fill out the paperwork and register to vote by October 13th. Once you're registered, happy early voting. You can pick up a ballot. You can request a ballot be mailed to you by mail or online. Once it's mailed to you, you can mail it back, or you can take it to any of the places you would normally be eligible to early vote. That is your city hall, if your city is doing it, or Anoka County Government Center. Likewise, you can go pick up an early ballot in person at anywhere you're eligible to early vote. And most people will just walk across the room and turn it in a lot the same way that they do it with in-person Election Day voting. But technically, it is just an absentee ballot. You could take it home, think it over, bring it back the next day, bring it back a week later, mail it back the next day, any of those options. So again, please get registered right now. Early voting starts September 18th, and I want to see you registered by October 13th. If you know all this, great. I want you to text 5 of your friends in Anoka County and let them know, and check with them if they know where their early polling site is and where their day of election day precinct polling site is. Thanks so much, Anoka County. Take care.